That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. It's like the aesthetic, for one. Frankly, aesthetic is a pretty big factor. The trucks are basically identical in handling performance in the game, and it boils down to looks. Fair enough. It's a Pika Puff. Look at this cute thing. It's so happy. I'm sorry that I have to take you out. I guess well, never mind. I was gonna say, I guess we'll roll out, but never mind, I won't. And critical hit. Okay, never mind. Cyndaquil, you're up. Although we're dark type, the fairy move is gonna hurt. Ooh, good, it didn't do that. So this should be an electric fairy, I guess. I do like my 2020 Cascadia's digital display and the information it shows and the layout of it, as well as the fact that there's a functioning clock near the GPS on the dashboard, which is useful for gauging roughly how long I will drive before I need to stop for rest. Okay, fair enough. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the speedometer customization you can do in Everywhere Road Trip. Because certain speedometers will have certain things that other ones don't. Like, the default one has a clock on it, but not all of them do. Who wants to learn light screen? And do we want it? No, we don't want it. Okay. Not that I stop for rest if I'm streaming. I have fatigue simulation on when I drive on my own, but when I stream, I turn it off and just drive from before sunrise to a little before or after dark, so I can drive during the day since it's easier to watch on stream. Unless I'm really close to the destination come nightfall, or if I'm on a tight schedule for delivery, then I'll drive into the night. Yeah, I can imagine driving at night, like, in a way, wouldn't look great for a stream because you can't really see all too much. Give up on... Yeah, I want to give up. Now, Damon, do you also have, like, I don't know if there's, like, music like a radio in the truck simulator games, or if you, like, listen to music while you're driving as well to kind of give maybe, like, you're playing a CD or something kind of experience to go along with it. Farragon wants to learn Dragon Breath. Yes, please. No, Dragon Rage is the one that does like 40 damage. Dragon Breath is just the one that does paralysis. We will get rid of... I guess we'll get rid of Curse. We don't really need Curse overall. If we need it later on, then we'll relearn it. Ooh, Cyndaquil is evolving! Oh, this looks weird. It's, Quidile. It's Quilava and Sandile. Okay. I get what it's going for. I preferred the previous form, but that's okay. It's going to evolve again someday. Not bad. There is radio streaming to real stations I can do, or I turn on Spotify when I'm driving solo. But streaming, I don't have any music on because the millionaire musicians would get mad. Maybe see if you can find, like, what's it called? Like a Twitch-approved playlist or something. Because I think that would add a lot to the stream. Kind of like how, you know, when I was playing through Everywhere Road Trip, or Road Trip Adventure, whatever you want to call it, my initial idea was to put together essentially something that would mimic or recreate the experience of a radio station. And I didn't have enough time before I started playing Everywhere Road Trip to get that set up. But that was my initial idea, that I would actually put songs together and put my fake advertisements in as actual, like, in-between songs. There's an ad playing, like all my fake ads that I've created with the snake oil cards. Maybe like a some kind of very short talking segment. I think it would have been really cool if I could have put it together and pulled it off. But I think that would be something similar might be really cool for you, or at the very least just having some music playing. Basically make it the full ASMR truck driving experience for a viewer or something. Want to listen to your own music when playing the game? You can turn down the game's music in the options menu. Ooh, a hyper potion. Very nice. And a custom. So this bush over here grows hyper potions. That's nice. Nah, I've listened to some royalty-free music before, and I didn't care for them. Some of them are nice to listen to, and 2 to 3 that have lyrics are in my playlist, but for the most part, it's not good driving music for me. Fair enough. I know that the playlist that I had pulled together for Everywhere Road Trip, but also the background music for Pokemon Shining Pearl and the Smash Bros. Amiibo League that I did, I got royalty-free music for all of those. And I was pleased with what I had. Alright, let's go heal, and then it looks like we have a quest coming up. Oh. Hey, my Pokemon needs help now. All my Pokemon took a serious beating from those thugs, but no one's here to heal them. I couldn't do anything against these thugs. I couldn't defend at all against their moves. Hello there, have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have this rare Magikarp here for just 500 Pokédollars. I need my money. My idea of good driving music, I'm not even kidding, I drove to my own time for the hell of it the other day, listening to the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack. Hey, I mean, like, if a musical is known for its music, if a musical has good music, it's good music separate from the musical, right? I've listened to musical soundtracks and songs just on their own before without the context. I have a whole Broadway Spotify playlist. Fellow fan. If anyone does anyone have a favorite musical by any chance? Either like made into a movie, or like movie only, or theatrical only? Let me know. My poor Pokemon needs assistance now. Where's the nurse? Nurse is outside tending to a Geodude, my guy. Avenue Q. Alright, Nurse Joy. A group of thugs that has been bullying Pokemon trainers inside Mount Moon. The Pokemon Center is completely overrun. This poor Geodude was particularly badly injured by an attack from the thugs. I've been trying to treat him the best I can, but I can't leave the other injured Pokemon waiting inside for too long either. Nurse, I'm here. I came as fast as I could. Oh, hey, it's Brock. Thank you so much for coming, Brock. This Geodude's injuries are significant. Anyway, you might be able to treat it better than I can. You're the rock Pokemon expert, after all. Of course, I'll see what I can do. You say that was the doing of a group of thugs that's attacking trainers? This can't be good. Fox, I'm glad you're here too. You came at the right time. I'll be busy treating this Geodude's injuries for now, but someone needs to go investigate who's behind all these attacks and what they're after. Knowing your skills in Pokemon battles, I can't think of anyone else who'd be more suited for the task than you. I better go back to the Pokemon Center too. A lot of Pokemon are waiting for me. Yeah, my Pokemon too, Nurse Joy. My Pokemon too. Yeah. Oh, it's actually screaming in pain. That's sad. Come on, Geodude, you can pull through. We need to go investigate. Okay. It's adult Muppets meets Rent. Maybe closer to Sesame Street meets Rent. I listen to Phantom of Opera all the time. I went to see it in theater last month. I don't know if I particularly have, like, a favorite musical. I guess Phantom of the Opera could be, like, one of the top ones. If I were to say, like, if I had a top 3 or top 5 or whatever, it would be up there. But to be honest, I'm not even really sure. I just have some songs from, like, various musicals that I'm like, I really like that song from that musical. Also, check out Epitaph Fox's dramatic song reading of it. Did I upload that to YouTube and TikTok yet? I think I did. We saw Phantom before it closed on Broadway. It was pretty great. Yep. I also really enjoyed Spamalot. I don't think I've ever seen that one. It's a solid soundtrack. I totally learned to play organ just to play the overture, but one, I don't have space for an organ when I have 2 guitars, a bass, and a keyboard already. And if I'm gonna get an organ, I need a cape, so that's more money. You can't get the organ without the cape. It's a package deal. Grease is my personal favorite for the story, but for the music itself, Phantom is your favorite musically. Fair enough. Now, I am in the very small minority of people out in the world that likes Grease 2 better than Grease 1. Go ahead, bring on the hate. I don't care. I have my preferences. That's how it goes. Exactly. I need a cape to have an organ. Is it kind of like a square and rectangle thing where squares are rectangles, but rectangles are not squares? You can have an organ, you can have a cape without an organ, but you can't have an organ without a cape. You think I'm a nutter, but so are you. Our prenup specifically states there never was a Grease 2. Precisely, okay. Precisely about the cape and organ, okay. Hey, thanks for the free rappel, my guy. Gangsters might still be nearby. Yeah, probably. I'm not going to read out everything they say. It's not necessary. If you've played Pokemon, it's all the same. We are going to save our money, though. Maybe we will come back and buy the Magikarp. I think the Magikarp does get randomized. You know what? We're going to find out. If it's a regular Magikarp, maybe I'll fuse it with something else. But I gotta know, is this just a random Pokemon? Honestly, worse than a Magikarp. Do we want to give a nickname to Sunkern? We don't, but Sunkern is the original Craig. Name it Grease 2? No. You know what I'm gonna do? We have a Magikarp. We're gonna fuse Sunkern and Magikarp together. As long as it knows more than Splash, it's a win. I mean... Where did it go? It does not know more than Splash. Okay, name it Grease, but worse. Alright. Sunkern, we're gonna fuse you with our good friend Magikarp here. Yeah, that's a rubbish Pokemon. So we either have water grass or grass water. I'm kind of liking the look of the one on the right, because it's going to have, like, vines for the whiskers. Grass water? Yeah, I think so too. This one is probably just going to be, like, a Magikarp in the shape of a Sunkern, kind of. Grass water, okay. Now, we can evolve it right away. We have a Sunstone. Honestly, it doesn't look half bad. A sun carp. The fish seed Pokemon, Sun Carp try to minimize movement to conserve the nutrients they have stored in their bodies for evolution. In places where water pools, you can see many, and then it cuts off. It looks aware of its misery. We're gonna take the plus defense minus speed. And we're gonna take Swift Swim. We will combine the movesets. 2 splashes. And we are gonna put this on the party. Sorry, Meowth, you're getting put back for now. And we are going to evolve this right away. Name it Alana. Alright, we'll name it Alana. But we are going to use our Sunstone first. Alana Miles, who sang Black Velvet. Oh, it looks worse, unfortunately. Maybe when it evolves into Gyarados, it'll look kind of cooler. Well, we have new Sun Carp, unfortunately. What the hell? If we head back to town, I could buy a reverser and see if it looks different reversed. Let's go do that just real quick. Yeah, sometimes they just appear as monstrosities. There's not much we can do about it. We'll buy 2 in case we need to switch it back. And we'll buy another regular one to replace the one we spent. And then I guess we'll buy some more Pokeballs. I only have 7. Well, you know, we'll hold off until we can buy 10. That's what we'll do. Alright, this is the reverse. Sunkern body instead of the Magikarp body. Magiflora, it looks better. The mouth, though. It's like, I'm a firing my lasers with that mouth. With the mouth. It looks better, question mark. It looks better? That's the perfect thing for this. And it learned to move. Grass Whistle. Hey, it doesn't know Splash anymore. Let's rename it. I mean, the bar was low to begin with. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Alana. We have Alana the Magiflora. Very good. Now, back to what we were doing before. That was a nice detour from our main objective. Oh, these items reappeared. Okay, sure. This one gave me a power band this time? That's interesting. I wonder what caused that? What caused those berries to regrow? Do they just regrow after a certain amount of time? I'm glad the one gave me the Hyper Potion again, but a Power Band is good. What does a Power Band do? Promotes special defense on gaining of levels, but reduces the speed stat. Let's give this to Alana. because we already have a nature that kind of prioritizes defense over speed anyway. Sure. Alright, into the Mount Moon. To think these bullies were able to defeat all of us so easily. It's Magikarp! These thugs, they came in and just started attacking everyone in sight. I was waiting for some friends here in the cave when some thugs dressed in black clothes came and beat up my Pokemon. That's rough, buddy. Ooh, Eevee. We need to catch an Eevee. Sunsport. Eevee fusions are really cool. We'll go ahead and just throw a Pokeball to start with. I may have a Pokemon I can send out to weaken it a bit. Bummer. Pokemon. Alright, everyone looks like they'll be able to hurt it, but maybe Faragon will be just weak enough. Well, it's already paralyzed, so Grass Whistle would put it to sleep normally, so we're okay on that front. Fury Cutter is, I think, our weakest move. Perfect, okay. And the Iron Barbs will help out, okay. Pokeball this time, because if I use Fury Cutter again, we'll kill it. Ah, come on. Alright, we'll swap out. Swap out to Yasor. We can Leech Seed it. It puts a timer on the fight, but that's okay. The best thing about this is that if we don't catch this Eevee, there will be other Eevees in the cave. No, we need this one. Alright, Damon. Alright, calm down. I've got 4 more chances here. Ah, so close. Oh, come on. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna use Protect to make it go down into the red from the... yeah, here we go. Leech Seed, that's the word I was looking for. Second to last attempt. Yeah, we caught it. The evolution Pokemon. No nickname just yet. I think it makes the most sense to save nicknames for the fused Pokemon. Alright, slight detour from our main objective again. Who are we fusing Eevee with? The question is, do we mess with it or leave it pure because it's an Eevee, and Eevee is so adorable already? We mess with it because we're scientists. We have a Phoebus, a Marill, a Meowth, a Shuppet, and a Sentret. We can't fuse it with Abdur. Abdur is already a fusion. I'm thinking Eevee with Meryl in particular. Make it a normal fairy type. Or water. You think Shuppet would look cool? Why don't we see what the silhouettes look like? Okay, so we have one that's just kind of like Eevee with a Shuppet head planted on it. But there's one over here that will be a custom fusion. Someone designed the specific fusion here. Ghost Normal. Centret maybe, or whatever it's called? Can't tell. Well, let's take a look and see what Meryl would look like. Okay, so there's two different custom fusions for these two. Looks like it'll be like the Meryl body shape, and then it'll have like the Eevee fur and everything. This one will be like an Eevee with the Meryl ears and the Meryl tail. You want to do the water normal one? First one if we go that route. Okay. Water normal. You know, it's probably going to be called Evil or something like that. Extreme Firefox, thank you so much for the Mavie. It does look cute. Mavie, the evolution mouse Pokemon. Its body is covered with water-repellent fur. Radiation from various stones causes this Pokemon to evolve. Name it Mave? Okay, sure. It would make sense to have the thick fat ability. And let's get plus defense minus attack, sure. A normal name that basically is that name anyway. We'll combine the movesets. Get rid of Tail Whip. We don't want to relearn Tail Whip. Water Sport, we don't need. Mave. There we go. Well, do we bring this on the team right away? I think we do. But I like everyone else on our team. It's sad. We need to start making some hard decisions. Kazi, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Of course we do. It's an Eevee. There's always room for an Eevee. Well, considering it's water normal, and the types we already have on the team, and we have essentially 3 grass-type Pokemon on the team, as much as I want to train him up, we're going to have to put her away. I'm sorry. We'll put Alana away. Because as funny as it would be to really level up and get a Sunflora Gengar, we can always come back to it later. Alana, we will come back for you, I promise. Yeah, fuck Alana. Who the hell is Alana anyway? Maeve is our new MVP. Continue box operations now.